Now, as many of you might already know that today NIO announced total deliveries for April of around 15,620. It appears that NIO has been doing pretty well, or this shows that NIO has been doing pretty well in April in terms of deliveries, which is something that is of course exciting the NIO investors. And there is, ladies and gents, a city that we just got to see the report, and that is Guangzhou, where of course NIO, as of April the 30th, they had a total of around 1,100 orders. This is something that is pretty exciting, and it makes sense why NIO continues or did the way it did when they report, of course, their April deliveries today. I mean, in Guangzhou, they indicated that they got or they received 1,100 orders, and what is even more interesting about those orders is that 91% of the people that placed their orders in Guangzhou opted for bus, or meaning that they opted for going the route of battery rental rather than just owning or buying the car with the battery, which is something that is pretty exciting. So 91% of those 1,100 orders that Guangzhou or NIO Guangzhou received, 91% of those people or of those orders opted for bus, which is something that is pretty exciting. This just shows us that a lot of people that are placing orders onto NIO, yes, we don't know how the other districts or how the other province or cities in China are doing in terms of the people that are opting to bus, but it appears that a lot of people are interested in to battery swap, and this is one of the, of course, selling catalyst of NIO, I would like to believe. I mean, have a look at what is happening at the Beijing Auto Show right now. You get to see, of course, NIO demonstrating a battery swap to the people to make them aware of the kind of technology that NIO is deploying to those that buy the NIO cars, which is something that is pretty exciting. I mean, the convenience that you get when you subscribe to bus, we don't even want to discuss it, because I suppose many of you already know the kind of convenience that it offers. You don't have to go outside your car. You can still be using your radio as the battery is being swapped from your car. You don't get to worry about the battery deterioration, which is something that of course is pretty exciting, right? So to get to see that there are some cities where, like Guangzhou, where we are seeing 90% of the people that are buying the NIO cars, they're subscribing to bus, it is something that is really pretty incredible, and it makes, or just has to make you to see that the battery swapping station technology, it is working. It is something that people are seeing it working, which is why they continue subscribing. Even those that are buying the NIO cars, they continue subscribing to it because they see the convenience that it brings. They see the goodness of it, which is something that, like I said, it will continue attracting more and more people coming to want to use this battery swapping technology that NIO is deploying. And the good thing is that you will know that NIO, ladies and gents, they've been partnering with other automakers in China, wanting them to become and take part of this technology that NIO is deploying. So a year or two, we'll be seeing other EV makers, automakers coming and utilizing the NIO's battery swapping station to swap the battery in their cars, which is something that is pretty exciting. And you will know that the main reason, or the number one reason of battery swapping station, is that a lot of people, or 90% of the people that lives in CBD in China, they are living in apartments, which of course battery swapping station is very convenient to them, as they can't have home chargers and all those kind of things. But over and above that, when you are traveling on your highways, driving your EV, you don't have to worry about standing in queues. You don't have to worry about charging your car for an hour as you are driving long distance trips. But with battery swapping station, NIO has been also deploying battery swaps along the highways, which makes it easier for you to swap as you take your journey. So even if you don't stay in an apartment, it is pretty ideal, because over and above the things of you not worried about battery deterioration on your EV, it gives you the comfortability of enjoying your EV even long distance as you are traveling, because every 100 kilometers you get a battery swapping station in most of the highways in China, meaning that you get to enjoy a 3-minute swap along the way, which is something that of course is pretty amazing, because whether it is raining, whether it is cold, whether it is very hot, you don't get off your car. You can still be in the car with your family, enjoying your music, enjoying the trip, which is something that I think it's pretty exciting. So I'm very excited about this news that we just received from, of course, one of the cities in China, Guangzhou, where NIO customers there that placed their orders in April, 91% of them opted for bus or battery as a service, which entails utilizing battery swapping stations. So these battery swapping stations, ladies and gents, you will know that NIO, it is another revenue generating asset that generates revenue for NIO, and the more people subscribe to buses, the more NIO will generate revenue from this. I mean, I think from the Q4 earnings or latest Q4 earnings, non-EV sales were over $240 million, which of course consists these charging infrastructures, battery swapping station, NIO lifestyle products, which getting to say that NIO is already generating over $240 million on a quarter from non-EV sales. It makes me wonder the kind of revenues that NIO will generate a few years down the line, when all their partners have joined hands and they are using this battery swapping station. This could easily be a segment that generates over $1 billion for NIO in the next couple 2 to 3 years, which is something that just has to make you see the potential that NIO has outside the car sales, outside their main business, which is selling cars, which is something that is pretty exciting and must make you to remain long and strong as the NIO investor. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought to just give you this quick update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the likes button, comment and subscribe. And not subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And before you buy new for the very first time, it is always good that you do your own DD, so that at least you can be comfortable as you are investing onto this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.